Hey, hello, welcome to Science Chorus. Many of us have dreams. At each phase of our life, we have various dreams and goals to be attained. So, in this video, we will be discussing how to achieve them. Yes, generally, goals are two types. One is the short term goal, which can be attained within few months or within a year. Let's take an example. If you are studying and if you are an undergraduate student, you want to do your higher studies in abroad, or if you want to do your higher studies in a very prestigious institute, that can be considered as a short term goal. And if you are a working person, buying a brand new mobile phone can be considered as a short term goal. So the next one is long term goal. These are the goals which can be attained after few years, say after 3 to 4 years. Let's consider an example. If you are working, you want to buy a new house, and if you want to build a new house, this can be considered as a long term goal. And if you're studying, you're planning to help the needy, like you're planning to help the poor people, this can be considered as a long term goal. So once if you're in college, or if you're a working person, you are independent, you have your own way of living and spending, but the important part is that how to manage money that you get from your parents or the money you earned. We all have to spend on our needs and the things which we really need, but your focus should also be in savings, which would be a very helpful hand for achieving the goals which we have discussed earlier. Let us take two situations. The first one is you're a college student and you have lots and lots of expenditure, such as purchasing books, spending some money for cultural activities, going for a trip, etc. And keep in your mind the only source of money is from your parents. Right? Now, let us consider the two types of goals of a college student. The first one is short-term goal. So buying a brand new watch, or buying some books which cost around rupees 1500 and 2000, this may be considered as a short-term goal of a college student. And when we come to long-term goal, so what can be a long-term goal for a college student? Like say buying a new bike, this can be a long-term goal for a college student. So now assume that you're having 1800 per month. This is just for an example and for my explanation. You're having 1800 per month. Let us divide this amount and diversify our savings, right? Say around 1000 rupees you spend on your own expenses, and the remaining amount 800 is in your hand, right? Now this 800 we can divide it as 3. The first one is for saving as RD, that is you will be depositing this 500 rupees in recurring deposit in the banks, and the next 200 rupees you will be saving it as a liquid cash in your hand, and the next 100 rupees you will be saving it as a like in a piggy bank or wherever you want. So we are diversifying and we are dividing the amount and we are saving it. Now this 200 and 100 where you are saving it as a liquid cash and in the piggy bank, this can be used for your short term goal, like whatever it may be, as I mentioned earlier. Now the next 500 rupees which you are depositing every month in your bank as recurring deposit can be used for your long term goals. Your long term goal may require a large amount of money, right? So this small savings can be useful for that, like at least around 5 to 10% of that large amount of money can be given by you, so which would be a great helping hand for your family. So the next thing is you can also start doing some part-time jobs or weekend jobs, like you can start taking tuitions, and even you can start doing some jobs in online, and you can also start writing some blogs, reviewing products, and even you can try to start a new YouTube channel of your own. Now let us consider the second situation, where you are a working individual and you earn around 25,000 per month. Your short-term goal may be getting a new bike, and your long-term goal may be building a new house, right? So let us do the same by diversifying the amount and start the savings. So around 15,000 you are spending for your home, and the remaining 10,000 let us divide into 4. The first one is RD, where you're going to deposit around 3000 every month as recurring deposit in your bank. The second one is gold, where you're going to buy some gold coins or some other gold products for around 4000 every month. The next thing is mutual funds, where you're going to invest around 2000 for mutual funds. The next 1000 rupees you can save it as a liquid cash. So if you're doing this at least for a year, I'm sure that you'd be able to achieve the goal. Finally, you can feel and experience the very famous saying, that is, slow and steady wins the race. At last, it's all about how you plan and execute the things. Planning and execution, both are very important, and your smart work plays a major role. Hopefully, I believe that this video will be useful to you. So please do like, share with your friends and leave your comments. And at last, subscribe to my channel, that is Scientia Chorus. Thank you.